You know, this drive has been surprisingly pleasant. Despite the open war that's going on right now, there's a lot less cars or rather, there are a lot less hover cars around. So that means driving around has been a lot less stressful. Now, I guess, okay, that corner was a little bit of a... that corner contradicted my point, but yeah, no, look at this, fucking... Beforehand, there'd be hundreds of cars in this area, blocking my way, causing me to crash and die with my really low health fucking single-seater, but nope, now it's just people shooting each other. And technically, the guards are all pissed off at me, but they're not attacking me because they're busy with the metalheads. I'm happy about that stuff. So, Kiera, how you doing?
The Rift Rider's finished, but if my father's right and the ring is somewhere in the metalhead nest, how are we going to get the Rift Rider there to use it?
Look! Bruder just knew friends would need lift if metalheaders attack.
Bruder, you the man!
Yucca balloons are finest lifters in world, but they is easy target.
Right. You guys get the Rift Rider to the nest. I'll stay here and defend your takeoff and getaway.
Once again, being your friend sucks. I want to go on the balloon.
You keep stadium safe while we prep balloon for lift away. Oh no, here they come! Metalheaders!
Oh, not the metalheaders! Oh no! Wow, Samos. Doing some badass green sage work, are you? Alright, well, try my best to save you guys, but I don't guarantee anything, especially because these guys are dropping candy. And I like candy. And by candy, I mean, obviously, the skull gems. Hey, Dad. You don't think you could, you know, be a little bit faster with this stuff, right? Oh no, that's a bad metalhead. Nope, shit. Samos, I'm sorry. There's so many. That's it, spin to win. I want all the skull gems, because if I leave this area, they're never gonna come back. Alright, let's go for Samos. Samos! It's okay. If I keep an eye on the map, a mini-map that we now actually get to continue having, because we're in the city still, technically, I can see exactly where all the enemies are. And so that means I can keep an eye on Samos and Samos, like how they're being attacked right now. Haha, we did it.
Up and away!
Must be nice floating away while we die down here.
We'll meet near the nest. See you soon, Jack. Be careful.
Yeah, Jack. Be careful.
I'll try, man.
Jack. Core. Construction site.
Core's at the construction site? Huh. Am I gonna head off there, or...? Check the construction site. Okay, yeah, don't worry. Vin, I'm coming, man. You need to keep your ass alive. Have I ever been in the construction site? I don't know. I don't remember. There's just chaos going on right now. Yeah. Crap, are you serious? Yeah! Help! I'm being blocked by the fucking rider! I did that on purpose. Because I'll spawn near enough. Oh god, maybe not anywhere near enough. Fuck it! Board my way to victory! To the construction site! I don't remember this place yet. It's just kind of creepy and broken down. Ah!
Core, what's going on?
I'm sure you know. Deep down in your darkest nightmares.
Is your face supposed to look like that?
Before, remember, everything's going exactly as planned.
Yeah!
Jack! It's the metalhead leader!
Now you see. Without the shield wall to disrupting my powers inside the city. I am my full potential now. So for the last time, give me the Precursor Stone! If the city must die, then we all die! Ah!
That was a stupid decision. I could have told you that a long time ago.
Find that stone if I have to crush this city one brick at a time! You are the supreme weapon, Jak. And I made you. Still, any leader worth his salt always has his backup plan. Remember, the first rule in making a bomb is to always make two.
Well, that's
Wow, okay,
one way for the Baron to die.
Man, what a mess of junk in here. All jumbled coils and switches. Should I unhook the blue wire? Wait a minute. Are Otzel's colorblind? Let me just break a few more things and see if anything pops loose. Boom! Gotcha!
Oh, good.
Like candy from a baby.
Thanks, Baron. You did one final good act, but you didn't really do anything to redeem yourself, you know, as a character completely. Hello. Let me just go ahead and get some of these precursor orbs. So is he just gonna sit there dead? Yep, he's dead. There's a body. I don't know if he's fully dead, but at the very least he's fainted. I mean, this is a rated PG-13 game. Dead can be dead, you know? Is there anything else in this area? I'm just being cautious. We got precursor orbs and things like that. I don't know if I can ever come back to these areas. This is a very short-lived place. Ah, fuck it, I'm gone. I don't care about the precursor orbs. I mean, like, a small part of me does. I like collecting things. But then the other part goes, yeah, but then you still have like 140 more to grab. And I go, oh yeah. Yeah, no, fuck that. Okay, I've got the precursor stone. Now where the hell am I going?
Time to act. The metalheads are so focused on attacking the city, they may have left their nest vulnerable. Jak, you've got to get out to the wasteland and breach the nest barrier any way you can. Maybe if you get inside and take out the metalhead leader, the army will collapse. It's a long shot, but it might be our only chance.
Okay, I can do that. Take out the metalhead leader at his own nest, with hopefully a lot of powers. What about the kid, though? Did Core? I think Core stole the kid himself. He blamed it on the Baron, but he's gonna keep the kid for himself, so that way we can't use our full potential in that area. Unfortunately, that's not how it works, Core. I'm a dick. I'm gonna blow up everything in my path. Slightly. Man, city's seen a lot better days than today. Well, never been here before. And this place looks kind of terrifying. Yeah, okay. Does this place remind anyone of Misty Island? This place reminds me of Misty Island. I don't think it's the same place, obviously. But, it's definitely got the same feeling. Oh, that's a lot of ammo. Oh, shit! We got super nimble attackers! Gotta watch out for that. Thankfully, I have bullet spam, so it doesn't matter. You can jump around all you want, but uh-oh. We got a giant one! But it's dead already, so it doesn't matter. God, this place is awful! I'm kind of terrified as to what's gonna end up happening as I start spinning things around for no real cause. Hey! Okay, just slightly lifted up a lift for me. Just gonna make sure I have all the fucking ammo I need. God, I am so low on rifle ammo. That makes me sad. It's like the best thing I've got. Can I take this back? I could totally take it back if I wanted to. Does this water hurt? Oh, I'm just seeing.
You are trespassing.
Ah!
Trespasser neutralized.
Trespassing what? It's the metalhead nest! Anyone that's over there would be there to kill the fucking things! Shit! I can't believe that happened. Okay. You know, I wish I had a tank. A tank would be awesome. Although, with that said, the tanks have kind of all died. But then again, they didn't have me at the helm. So it's totally possible that I could legitimately kick some major ass with my own tank. We'll see, though. I'm keeping my Dark Eco powers on reserve. You never know when I'll need them. I can need them in the boss fight. I can need them in some kind of massive fight before a boss fight. I don't know. Uh-oh. Giant spider things here. Too bad. It still sucks. Didn't that thing have wings before? Ah, that's just weird. That's something that could fly. It was just chilling out on the ground, thinking that it could do better there than, you know, where it's got the advantage. Is there anything at all worth it down here? No, God. There's a whole bunch of corners with not a lot of shit hidden behind them. For now. Uh-oh. Dude, this Precursor stone's huge. Is that his gun?
Much hope. With the shield wall destroyed, it's just a matter of time before the metalheads overwhelm us. You should just go through the rift back to your own time, Jak, and get away from this horrible place.
I see your point. Come on, Jak.
This place is worth fighting for.
We'll hold out as long as we can. Farewell.
Precursor stone, gun, nest.
Light her up, Padre!
Eat this.
That didn't destroy the nest?
That ought to wake him up.
Let's go take care of business.
What? You mean go in there? I'm right behind you.
What? What? That was not anything like I wanted it to be. What the fuck? The gun is hyped up to be this, like, all-destroying, fucking nuclear-blasting, awesome weapon, and then all it turns out to be is a door opener. That's what it is! It's a glorified door opener so I can go use up my own life to kill things. Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun. Well, I came down here because I saw a Precursor orb, so I might as well get a couple of Precursor orbs from what I'm feeling is the last mission of the game. Oh, hey, look, there's the Metalhead leader. Wait, this is the area I have to go into? Oh. Oh, this isn't, You see, I was just a little bit lost. I was like, which direction is the gun pointing? And I thought the gun was facing that way. And so I thought I was going the wrong way, which would be great for me because that's exactly where I want to go. If the wrong way has items for me to obtain. But hey, whatever, alright. I don't know what that is. The giant metalhead that's sprouting light from its ass. Or lightning from its ass, but that's okay. It doesn't seem to be like that fast. So, I'm not worried about it. It's like a fucking metalhead colossus. I wasn't worried about them either. At first I thought it was actually the metalhead leader because I just kind of saw like the things on the side and the metalhead leader's got those things on his side. Little tiny tusks or whiskers, whatever you want to call them. Although I was kind of confused by that cutscene when Core revealed himself. Was he supposed to just kind of have like an untextured looking face? Or was he actually supposed to have a textured face and then transform? I don't know. I mean, technically it was slightly textured, but it wasn't, it was just weirdly textured. Alright, I'm gonna shoot this thing. I think. Okay. You want to, okay. Nothing happened there. Well, leave it alone then. It is a ow! Peaceful metalhead, Jesus. Or maybe it's not a peaceful metalhead. Uh oh. Maybe I have to shoot its head itself, actually. That's not a bad point. It's gotta have a weak point somewhere. You wanna have like two of these things walking around unless I can kill them. At least that's what I think by default. Now, if I could get a medkit, that would be great. Because these guys are just jumping around, coming out of the fucking nowhere, kicking my ass. Jesus. The only problem I see is that my gun doesn't... Ow! Jesus! Okay, I figured when it shot out lightning on its sides, that's exactly where the lightning would be, you know, confined to. But okay. Ugh. Fuck it, these things can't die. I just have to learn to accept that. Whoa, shit! No! God damn it. Well, the good news is I can now focus most of my effort in this first area in shooting all the enemies, rather than trying to explore and find precursor orbs, which is what I was kind of doing there. I don't even know how many precursor orbs I have now. 3? Maybe? Oh, jeez. That thing shoots! Wow! Okay, flying spider ladybug thing? Yeah, that's kind of evil. Oh shit, there's another one! Gotta kill it! Okay. So you're absolutely sure that you're not going to die if I spam bullets at you? Okay. I'm just making sure. Let's try shooting Peacemaker at you. Nope, didn't work. Alright, peace out. Shotgun's my tool of use here, because while I like precision, these guys are fucking all over the place. I don't need precision for that shit. Although I have to be a little bit creative as to where these precursor orbs might be. Because we found a precursor orb, and I barely noticed it, just chilling out inside one of the tanks. So it could totally be under like something like this, underneath the tank's wreckage, or, you know, underneath its gun, barely, you know, that kind of stuff. But I guess we'll just walk over here. Hi, fellas! Are you really expecting this guy to lead you into war? Because that's a silly idea. Oh god! The bullets! The lasers! I don't want to deal with lasers, man. Lasers are long-range death things. Okay, we're fine. Can I get inside this? No. I'm just making sure. Trying to explore around the area. Even if there's no real point for me to do so, I feel a moral obligation to make sure that the entire nest is cleared out of everything it has to offer. Oh look, Dark Eco. We haven't had any, like, eco powers or anything pop up. The closest we've gotten to eco powers is watching Samos and Samos lift up, you know, the rift walking thingy. I think that's what it's called, Rift Walker? I don't remember. The Rift Rider, yeah, that's actually kind of a cool name. You got some alliteration going on? Rift Rider, rah, rah. Oh gosh, oh gosh. Last thing I want is to fall into Dark Eco and have to repeat the entire area from the get-go. Hello! Well, since I've got plenty of rifle ammo, I'm going to start shooting at you guys. Or trying to, at least. I am not a negative, but you might be a positive. So I need to stay away from you. Or rather, I should say I'm the positive, he's the negative, and so fuck that shit, I don't want to get electrocuted. Headmaster! Hey! I don't know what that's for! I assume kills or skull gems collected? Maybe, perhaps? I don't know. Is that everything? Yes, it is. Good. All right. So, back to looking around for orbs. Not going that way. If I can't see it from an easily obtainable place, there's no point. Not going all the way over there. Oh. But I will continue looking around for all these ammo boxes. Uh-oh! Incoming! Metalheads! They have fucking picture attacks! Your pincher attacks aren't enough to take me on, scumbags. Because I have a shotgun, along with many other types of weapons that I'm not going to really use because you're not worth it. At least not for now. Oh yes, please give me shotgun ammo too. That'd be nice. Where the hell is the metalhead leader? We were barely into the metalhead nest at this rate. Holy crap, they never even... I guess they were right. They never penetrated the metalhead nest. Oh, this looks like a scary area with tons of eggs and things all around the place. Shit. I'm just shooting fucking around me, you know? You never know what could happen. There could be a dude, fucking coming out from nowhere, hitting me with a giant leap attack. God. I want a health pack. And ammo. Mostly a health pack. Maybe 2 health packs. 4? Let's have 7 health packs. That'd be great. I kind of figured that a boss fight was going to happen in this room. Because it kind of looks like a boss fighty room. You know? Like the metalhead leader would just come out and be like, "Oh, Jak. Little do you know, it's too little, too late. I've already corrupted the young one." And then the young one would be like, uh-oh.
You've decided to join us.
Oh, well, this kid.
You brought the Precursor stone. Good. The boy will now play his final part.
Not this time.
Oh, but this child is such a part of this. Such a part of you. Don't you recognize him? The boy is you, Jak.
Gasp!
This is where you began. In the future.
Oh, I didn't see that coming!
You were hidden in the past on the hope that you would gain the skills to face me today. But Onin was wrong. Now that you've been altered with Dark Eco, the stone will never open for you. Your younger self, however, still has the pure gift. He alone can awaken the stone and the Precursor entity which sleeps inside.
This stone is a precursor?
The last Precursor egg. Ma was clever. He covered his tracks well through time, hiding his last egg from me and building the shield and city to defend it. It has been a long siege, but today I will finally feed on the last Precursor life force.
I think you're forgetting one little thing, Metalomaniac. We've got the Precursor Stone.
Not for long.
Oh, shit! Still got the Precursor Stone! Uh-oh. Whoa!
Die!
Unfortunately for you, pal! Oh, no. Okay. What's going on here? Are these little... Oh, shit! He's got a bunch of eggs all around the place. Okay. I was gonna say, my Dark Eco forms got invincibility. And then I turned back to normal, which was really unfortunate. So, do I shoot him? Where the hell are these eggs coming from? Is he sprouting them from his body? What a dick! Stop that! Ha ha ha! My spin attack will allow me to take you on, along with killing all of your friends! Oh yeah! Uh-oh! Flying metalheads! The last thing I want to fight! Ah! Dark Eco form! Yes! Wait, what did I do? Why did I turn back? Ah! Oh! He jumped down on the ground to face me! Uh-oh. Yeah, that happened. That's unfortunate. Let's try out the Peacemaker. Oh, wow, that does a lot of fucking damage to him. Alright, so what I want to do is wait for him to shoot out and then jump at the last second. There you go. Now I've learned his attack pattern. At least for that. Oh, I hadn't got him out of his first stage yet. That's how come he was just kind of willy-nilly shooting at me. I may not have the power of the last Precursor, but I've got bullets. A lot of them. Yeah. Nope. I do not want to get attacked by that shit. Thank you, good sir. Here, I have a peacekeeper shot. Oh, shit. Oh, God, he fires more than one shot. I didn't anticipate that. Ha-ha! Doesn't matter now, though, because I can just keep on firing at you. Uh-oh, I'm out of peacekeeper shots! But I have Vulcan! Uh-oh. He's gonna charge. He's gonna do something. Something that I don't like. AKA anything that he does. Fucking go away! Oh no! Haha! You wasted your shots, Mars! Or, you're not Mars, what the fuck am I talking about? Mars was the other dude. And probably my father. Maybe, perhaps. Come on and get damaged, damn it! Nyah! Oh no! Oh no! I jumped into the... Oh no! That's awful! I totally had it that time! Oh god. Come on, Core! If you think you can take me on, then go for it! You should have really killed me when you had the chance. Because now, this is where you fall! Oh, okay, nope. This is where you fall. Yeah! Wait, what? Okay. That's what he gets. He tried to run away.
Oh man, a precursor.
It is finished. Our ancient enemy is no more. Take hope, brave one. The terrible darkness inside you is now balanced by a glorious light. We will meet again.
We haven't much time. I've sent the coordinates back to our village. Let's go home, everyone.
But we are home.
Kira, I'm afraid your Rift Rider must be used to send young Jak here to a place where he will grow up, safe from harm. He must become old enough to complete the destiny he has fulfilled today. Wait a minute. It's you. I mean, it's me. I have to take him back and watch over him, don't I? Ah, grubroots. Talk about being in the wrong time at the right place.
Hey kid, you take care. Oh, and trust me on this. Stay away from any wumpy nest on your 9th birthday, okay?
I sure hope I built this replica right. I don't know if it...
It's perfect, Kira. This is the very machine we found, or will find later.
What? I just built this. After seeing the first one, I mean. It's based on what I remember from before.
Honey, the more you think about it, the more it hurts the head.
Now take good care of the child. And don't worry. I'll be back in time for the celebration. Farewell.
Thanks, Amos. Without you...
It's funny. The boy won't remember any of this.
No. I do remember the light.
Your transport is ready, milady.
Thank you, Captain Bruder. Come on.
They made him a
We'll be late
captain?
for the party at Daxter's new place.
Nice.
I've got so much work to do. Besides, it's not my thing.
Ten hut! As the new governor of this city, I ordered the commander of the New Crimson Guard to escort me to an official function. Is that understood?
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
You can start rebuilding the city tomorrow. Tonight, we get to celebrate with our new friends. Besides, tough guy, I'm dying to see you dance.
Not likely.
Welcome to the Naughty Otso, the hippest, happiest joint in town. Check out the new decor.
Ooh, what a big trophy.
As if size matters. I bagged that bad boy myself, baby.
Onan says she doesn't know who has a bigger head, him or you.
We must not forget Vin and all the others who sacrificed their lives to defeat this evil and protect the child.
Vin's fully dead, though? Aww.
It was me. Better times, huh?
You miss him, huh? You know, the kid grows up to be a handsome hero.
Hey, that's enough for you, lady. I'm cutting you off.
Trust me, she gets real mean when she's like this.
What'd she say?
Something about rubber tubing and certain parts of your mother.
Oh!
Ah, a metalhead!
Sig!
Sig!
I knew that.
You're okay.
You cherries didn't think some nasty breath, giant-sized lizard was gonna keep me from the biggest party in town, did you?
I knew you were too tough for him, big guy.
You saved the city and more, my boy. Metalcore and his menace are history, and somewhere out there, an ancient race has begun again.
I'm just glad to be back home.
Yeah, well, rest up. We've got a lot to do, and so much time to do it in.
Don't say time. The rift ring was destroyed, remember?
You know, my mama used to read bedtime stories about Ma when she tucked me in. Give me a nice glass of warm yak cow milk, my little poopsie bear.
Bedtime stories? Warm milk? Poopsie bear? Buddy, you just blew your image.
I've got a feeling we'll meet Mar someday. He may be closer than you think.
You're the designated driver.
Oh, no. I am done with adventure.
No, you aren't.
Besides, you'll tell us before something happens next time, right, Samos? Right, Samos?
You never know what the future may hold.
Wait. You know something, don't you, Feather Breath?
Who, me? No, we're just guessing, right, Samos?
Hey, tomorrow, only time will tell.
No, you're gonna tell right now.
Why, you little...
There.
Why, you...
Dirty fighting. Dirty
That's
fighting.
on my beak.
Oh,
That's on my beak.
watch your back.
Jack, my boy, a future awaits.
You know, this was a surprisingly, really lighthearted, good ending. Considering that, like, the majority of the game was this gritty, teenage appealing schluck of, you know, Jack being like, I gotta stop the Baron. Yeah, I gotta show the Baron something, alright. Oh man, I'm so angry, but not really entirely. By the way, I didn't really use the Dark Eco powers enough. I used the Dark Eco powers, like, in the single digits worth of time. I thought I had more missions to go through, but I guess I kind of screwed the pooch on that. And I apologize for not abusing my Dark Eco powers as I should have. But I guess you could say I just, you know, I found a nice balance of just being me and shooting things with lots and lots of weapons. So I guess now it's time for me to actually evaluate the game, as I usually do. And you know what? The game really, besides the amount of frustration that I had in it, the game was actually kind of fun. The best parts of the game were the story missions, and that's how come I really didn't care too much about the side missions, because the side missions were just kind of... The side missions had the embodiment of frustration, and it's like, why would I do that when I could just go do the side mission, or I do the main story missions and get a really cool story with mostly likable characters? And you know, that's, you know, I had the best times when I was in the missions. Not when I was in the city, not when I was doing races, but when I was in the missions, doing the platforming, even in the times where I fell to my death a whole bunch of times and had to cut like 10 to 15 minutes of footage as I kept on going up and down and dying and dying and dying. But you know what? That same thing happened in Jak and Daxter, where I just kept, you know, they had that, because I'm not a great platformer. But yeah, I think the game, if the game had more checkpoints and more city shortcuts, then I wouldn't have been nearly as frustrated or nearly as bored when driving through the city, because that was, the entire thing was kind of like nonsensical. If I pulled up the map and looked at it, it'd be like, all right, now you have to start from the top and take go down, then left, then up, then down, then up, and then it's just, you don't have any straight ways to a place. You have to take so many corners, and yeah, by the end of the game, you're starting to learn the place and you're starting to learn the shortcuts, but it'd be better if there was slightly more, you know? Like, even things that could have popped up in the story, like in the middle of the game, after the laser shoots the statue, that could have opened up, you know, that could have shot through some of the walls and made some shortcuts from the bottom of the area straight to the palace, and then from the palace to the stadium and things like that. But it didn't do that. But at the very least, when you were actually at the places for the missions, a majority of times, they were fun. The only times they weren't fun were when you just died constantly. Which, you know, to be fair, did happen a lot. But the only mission that I really hated the most was the one where there were shitloads of dudes shooting grenades everywhere. because it was just like a hell of a lot of mental noise to process. And I don't work well. I can work well under pressure, but I can't work well under poof, 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 you know, fucking thousands of explosions coming from hundreds of different fucking directions. And so I tried to like kill those guys constantly, but I kept on falling into the lava. And what you're really supposed to do there is what I ended up doing, which is just kind of say fuck it and charge through the area while grinding across the thing, because it's supposed to be this fun thing. Oh, that's another thing. Speaking of grinding and stuff like that, the driving. Ooh, I have a little bit of a love-hate relationship with the driving because I love the physics of them, because it makes it really seem as if you're driving this kind of futuristic thing that hovers around and bobbles all over the place, and something like that. And I hated it because the physics weren't tight because of that. They're really floaty. You had to kind of, and I guess you could say, you know, by learning the system, you could become more skilled at it. And I definitely became a little bit better at driving towards the end of the game there, because you have to do a lot of like predicting the turns. But that can be problematic because sometimes you just want, you hit the turn, but then you have to do another turn. And it's just like, oh, God, stop. Just make me drive a car. You know, just let me drive a regular vehicle with wheels if it's going to be like this. But you know what? Yeah, like I said, the game wasn't that bad. A lot of you guys were like, oh man, it's going to be extremely frustrating. And it was, but it wasn't it wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. The only reason how come it was frustrating was just because of the lack of checkpoints. Because I'd have to fucking repeat through an entire, like, really long segment. Some of them were fucking ridiculously long. Of course, there were a lot of those times where I died at, like, the very end of that segment. And so that's how come I had to repeat the entire thing over and over. Because really, I wasn't supposed to die there. But it was just, yeah. It could have worked out better. But you know what? I had fun. I'm interested to see what happens with Jak 3. A lot of people were like, hey, Jak 3, they toned it down. And it's the best one out of the entire series. And I'm like, oh, okay, because you know what? Jak 2 was kind of fun, and I can see how, you know, like a younger me, who I think a younger GaLm was a little bit more tolerant of frustrating things, and a little bit better at some games, like platforming stuff. So I think a younger GaLm would have definitely stashed this on like the childhood game nostalgia thing, like, oh my God, Jak 2 was so awesome, and then I come back and I'm like, well, it was still awesome for this. You know, I think it had, at the very least, it had a really competent story. Or, well, let me reverse back there. It had a story that I could follow. You know, considering the giant mess of things. It was just like, all right, so now we're progressing, and oh no, the Baron's got the crystal, and oh, now we gotta take the fight to the metalheads, and oh, by the way, we're sending young you to the past to be with your uncle. And Samos. By the way, we retconned your uncle. Right? So is there an after credits thing or no? Okay. So I can I guess I get to go back and collect any of the stones and things like that that I missed, the precursor orbs. Although I think some people were saying that some parts of the game you can't return to at all. So that's another reason how come I didn't want to collect the orb things, because it's like, well, fucking if I miss a single orb, then I completely screw over my collection thing anyways. So, yeah, let me see what I can get last from the Oracle, because I'm interested to see what will happen there. So you know what, actually, while we're driving, I do want to kind of elaborate a little bit more on, like, the driving and how come I kind of found it, like, really monotonous, and how come I ended up, like, jump cutting most of the time. Because, again, besides the shortcut stuff, but yeah, there's really not a lot to do with this city. And it's a little bit unfair. I don't like comparing games, but sometimes it's just gotta be done so you can kind of, you can say your point. But they definitely try to go in like a GTA route with the city. You have vehicles to steal, people kind of walking around doing whatever, and that's okay, but... And then obviously the guards that can chase you around, but the problem... beyond like the crowdedness of driving, the lack of shortcuts, is that the city itself, there's just not that much to do within its confines. You're either driving or doing side missions And that's about it, because if you piss off a guard, you just get chased by like a shitload of guards, and you can't do much about it. You can't like throw C4 on the ground and blow up their cars as they chase you across the map. You can't steal their vehicles and after the chase has started and you know, use that to your advantage. Or, you know, you can't take powers and like destroy entire blocks of the city and leave mayhem all over the place. The most you can do is just kind of shoot some people. Occasionally, if you have the ammo for it. Oh, and that's another thing. If you lose health, you lose health pretty much for good until you die. And so, yeah, no. I think if Jak 3 still has open world elements, I hope they learn from Jak 2 and go, oh, we can improve it, because I do like the idea of the open city. It just needs a little bit of work. Okay, hi, excuse me, just gonna go see the Oracle. Sup?
The forces of evil are converging. Only by destroying their leader will we ever know true peace. All will be clear to you as the ending gives birth to the beginning in the great circle of time.
Ha!
The last dark power is yours.
I see what you did there. Dark Giant. Press L2 on Dark Jak mode. Ah! Oh, shit! Whoa! Damn! Wow! That is a real shame that I didn't have that when I reached the end of the game. Fucking holy shit! I wonder if I had to like use that while beating into the metalhead leader, because that would have been kind of fun. Woo! Oh, and on the part of Dark Eco, I felt really reserved about the Dark Eco stuff because it did take a while to get back, and the only way you could get it back is by killing metalheads, or the other creatures around the environments. So like, I didn't want to use Dark Eco in the city to screw with people. I didn't want to use Dark Eco in some of the other areas because it just took so long to get back that I wanted to be really reserved. And that's another thing, in comparison to something like, say, Infamous, where you can just kill 7 guards and boom, there you go. You can use your super awesome power again. I'm just saying. But I digress. I had fun with the game, despite all the frustration. And I'm looking forward to playing Jak 3, which is definitely something I will do. For now, hopefully you guys, you guys enjoyed the Let's Play enough. I know I did a lot of complaining. I did a hell of a lot of complaining, and complaining is just a way to vent frustration and just say my exact honest critique and thoughts of the thing. You know, even if it's out of place, you know, you might have gone through this game and never died or only died 3 times. And that's great. You definitely have some valid opinions, and I think I have some valid opinions. So hopefully my valid opinions and your valid opinions didn't conflict and made you guys mad throughout the thing. And I do apologize about not doing all the side missions, because holy shit, look at that. That is a lot of things that I didn't do. And unfortunately, I'm not that interested in doing them because, again, they give you precursor orbs and sometimes a lot of frustration, and I'm good. I'm ready to move on. So thanks for watching the Let's Play. I will see you guys in the next one.